Hi, I'm Alexi, and I just want to share with you another frustration that came up for me while I was cleaning clutter. In the last video, I figured out how to get through cleaning clutter and actually found it quite nice in the end result, and how to motivate myself to get through it. But in the process, I discovered something else that was a frustration for me, which is how I so easily get distracted or allow myself to get distracted when I'm doing a task that I really don't want to do. Like for example, when I was taking stuff to the bedroom and to the office, I walked by my computer and I thought, oh, I wonder who emailed me. And I would stop, put the stuff down, and start checking emails when I had an hour to do this task. And so I had to force myself to keep going, doing what I was doing. But I have to say that I did that about 5 times before I realized, wow, this is a problem, and no wonder when I have things I need to do that I don't necessarily want to do, that at the end of the day, I look at my checklist and they're not done. Have you ever experienced that, where you have this to-do list, and of course you get the stuff done that you really think is fun or you want to do, but the other stuff that really needs to get done, like tossing the trash or filing, it's always on my list for weeks on end. And so that's a frustration for me. And what I discovered was, what helped me was to be able to chunk the task down that I didn't necessarily find appealing, chunk it down into measurable, small, bite-sized chunks. And so what I did was, like the bench, for example, I did the left side of the bench first, and I congratulated myself after I did that, then the right side of the bench. And then the coffee table, I divided into 4 pieces and just worked on those little sections. So then, pretty soon, it was done. Because when I looked at the whole task, it was just so overwhelming. All I wanted to do was disappear into email. And I knew I couldn't do that because I made a commitment on this video, the previous video, that I would get this done in an hour. And it actually took me an hour and a half, and yet I feel really good about myself for doing it. Oftentimes I coach clients to accomplish goals that they find difficult, and for me, the difficult goals are the day-to-day things, the day-to-day maintenance, if you will. So that was just a learning experience doing this video, the previous one, about what was my frustration, because then it brought up another one, and I got to realize how I could work through it much more easily. So I hope that helped. I'm just curious if you have any strategies you would like to share of how you deal with clutter, or how you deal with focus of not wanting to deal with clutter, or anything else you find so unappealing like I did about clutter. So if you want, down below there's a comment box. I would love to hear your comments on how you clean clutter and how you get through your to-do list when there's stuff that you don't really want to do. What do you do to motivate yourself? I'm just curious. If you care to share that with me, I would love that. And also, if you want, subscribe to my channel. There's a yellow-orange subscribe button, and that way you'll get notifications of when I post other helpful tips on this page. And what else? And if you want to find out more about what I do, check out myspace.com/littleeffortbigresults. And I guess that's it for now. So until we see each other again, I'm Alexi, and I'll see you soon. Bye.